Huge high school boys soccer matchup right here on the Rangers Network. District 26 5A between the Smithson Valley Rangers and the Pieper Warriors. What's at stake? Well, how about standings here in those group pool play? When you look at the way these teams shake out, Pieper comes in 9-0-3 in district play, 12-2-4 overall. Smithson Valley currently in the fourth spot in the district, 6-3-2, 11-6-3 overall on the season. And so a fantastic matchup between two schools that are right around the corner from each other. Pieper, as we all know by now, a school that opened several years ago, and a lot of the students coming over from Smithson Valley. And so a lot on the line here as both teams get ready for what they hope are long playoff pushes. In Pieper's case, well-positioned in first place in that district. New Braunfels is right behind them at 8-1-2. Bernie, 7-3-2 in league play. Then you've got Smithson Valley at 6-3-2. Now, on the heels of the Rangers is Champion. They're 6-5 in league play. Tivy, 6-2. Alamo Heights, 3-7-2. I should say Tivy's 4-6-2. Alamo Heights, 3-7-2. Wagner, 1-8-2. Vintners Memorial, who Pieper just knocked off, is 0-11-1. Speaking of big games, the Rangers coming off a fantastic showing of their own. They just beat Bernie 5-2 on Tuesday in a game that they had to have, really. With that, they now have the same number of losses as the Greyhounds, same number of ties as well, and a win tonight would get them to 7, which is what Bernie enters the night with at a record there of 7-3-2, which the Rangers can equal that 7. So the Rangers come out, as do the Warriors for Pieper. A couple of players coming off fantastic games and a 9-0 win against Veterans Memorial from right here in San Antonio, a district matchup. Blake Dildy, a hat trick, 14 goals now on the season following those 3 goals against the Patriots. Landon Villarreal, 13 goals on the year. He scored against the Patriots as well. Jackson Blankenship adding a couple of goals in that game against the Patriots as well. Nico Becerra getting his first score, and several guys who were able to put it in the back of the net. Jack Blishy getting his second goal of 2026 as well. And so both teams get set, ready for kickoff here. Smithson Valley in those traditional home dark uniforms. For the Pieper Warriors wearing the white jerseys there in those dark shorts. And we are set to go in a game that should be a lot of fun from right here at Ranger Stadium on the Rangers Network. 40 minutes in each half, about a 10-minute intermission as it gets you ready for District 26 5A between Smithson Valley and Pieper. We're off and running. Early possession going the way of the Warriors. Back third, trying to set something up. Along that far sideline, now trying to center. Pieper here an opportunity. Blake Dildy, the man who scored 3 goals their last time out. A run here left side, tries to cross, knocked out. And we've got our first corner of the night coming for the Pieper Warriors. Dildy, not only a big goal scorer, but also makes things happen for the Warriors just from a playmaking perspective. Averaging just under half assist per match. Xander Beedinger and Alex Dominguez also in there. Here's the corner. Little far headed back toward, and a goal kick here coming for the Rangers. Kick from inside that box. Nico Becerra, where's number 8 for Pieper, looking to play it in. Dominic Trandre, he's number 10. That one out of bounds to the Rangers. Smithson Valley here looking for its first possession. Couple of touches. Coming near side. Opportunity here. It's Ethan Grove. Ball knocked away momentarily. Rangers do keep possession, though. And this first sustained touch of the match. Julio Avila. Now it's Lakin Robertson. He's number 14. Still in possession of the Rangers. Look for a little bit like a pass eluded. This one goes all the way through, though. Will be handled by Nolan Masker, the keeper for the Warriors. Some pressure on the Warriors looking to get it back up the field. Down the sideline, there's Dildy. Possession going to the Warriors. Undefeated in district play coming in, though they do have the 3 ties for Pieper. Rangers on their end have not lost since February 6th. So 2 teams coming in playing some good soccer. Slide tackle to keep it out of Ranger possession momentarily. Smithson Valley getting it back, and throw-in coming for the Warriors. Back toward us, Ethan Grove. Trying to establish passing lanes are the Rangers. Working it back. Their defenders playing a big role here in the early going. There's the feed in. Little too long. Masker able to handle with ease. Since the game's opening minutes, these last several minutes, the Rangers doing a nice job of keeping the ball there in the mid-third, not allowing opportunities like this for Pieper. Here's Dominic Tandre. Fancy footwork, pass through, no one there. Except for a Ranger defender. Boots it back to Tandre. Landon Villarreal, corner, wide. Villarreal scored on a play similar Tuesday night against Veterans Memorial. This one, though, too far to the right. Keeper kick coming from the Rangers. Ball continuing to live here in that mid-third. Warriors defenders, though, doing a nice job of making sure Smithson Valley does not get sustained runs. The Warriors, you can see, the Rangers, I should say, you can see trying to gain possession, trying to get one through here. Cooper Atkins for Pieper. That's Blankenship. Jackson a couple of goals against the Patriots on Tuesday. Landon Villarreal. Tried to get it to Dildy. Knocked away from Blake. Blankenship fighting for possession. Chance for Pieper to reset. Near side, it's Cooper Atkins. Back the middle they go. Matthew Randall. Taken from Landon Villarreal. Good defense there by the Rangers. Landon Villarreal, middle of the field. He's dangerous here. Loses it, gets it back. Surrounded by two Rangers. Chance for a cross here. Instead, it hits the post. Never mind the cross. Just took a shot. The Rangers clear. Out of bounds. Throw in coming for Smithson Valley. First shot on goal there coming for the Warriors. 32.5-minute mark, right around there. Opportunity here for the Rangers. A gather, then taken. Playing it back in. And here's Dildy, middle of the field. Opportunity. On three, lets it go left-footed, but handled in goal. That's not uncommon for Blake Dildy. He'll do that. Doesn't matter if he doesn't have numbers. Big reason he's leading the team with 14 goals this season. Whistle, foul, and the kick coming for the Rangers. Here we go, turn toward the middle. Rangers here, makings of something. Taken by that Pieper D. Ethan Grove very busy in the early going, taken from him and out of bounds. Nico Becerra. It's Cooper Atkins on the throw-in. Good pass, midfield. Trying to get it over to Lakin Robertson, taken. There's Villarreal. Dildy down the sideline. Keeps it in bounds. Cross. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Blankenship. Atkins. Left. Tough angle for Cooper Atkins. Right foot there on that left side of the goal. And he saw the result, kind of tailed off there just to the left. But deflected, and a corner coming for the Warriors. Played into Dildy. Villarreal, making Becerra cross. Tandre with the cross. Atkins, right in the middle. Warriors continuing to press. There's a cross there. Dildy in traffic. Still in possession, now coming toward the middle. Tandre creating space. Pass out to the flank, now trying to bring it back inside. Penalty.
The Smithson Valley athletes appreciate Christopher Ashley Pools. Thank you for all of your support.
Kick started right outside the box. Blankenship giving chase. Keeps it in bounds. Here's Dildy. He loses it. Opportunity for the Rangers. Good idea, but Masker coming all the way out to boot that one away. Stildy again. Becerra hit the post and then barely escaped out. These Pieper attackers do not need a whole lot of room. Their midfielders can go from just about anywhere from about 70 to 80 feet. They'll launch. Here's Dildy again. That one blocked. That was intended for a shot on goal. With his left foot, opportunity for the Rangers. Throw in Smithson Valley. They'll hurry, try to get it back in play. Ranger possession still. Trent Amaya, star kicker for the state championship Smithson Valley football team. He wears number 10. Throw in from the near side. Handled by Nolan Masker. Here come the Warriors. Dildy's got some space. He's trouble when he has. Nice pass on the right side. A shot if he wants it. Goal for Pieper. You could see that forming from about 100 feet away. It was only a matter of time once they got to the outside. Dildy to Dominic Tondre. And with 26-28 to go in half number 1, Pieper draws first blood. Credit Blake Dildy with the assist. Mentioned earlier, Amaya wears number 10. He's number 11. Gavin Jennings, number 10 for the Rangers. Here's Dildy again, creating space. Trying to feed it in. The header going sideways. Keeper kick coming for the Rangers. Trying to get it to Dominic Tondre. That Ranger defense, though, able to boot it away before it got to him. Here's Tondre, though. He's got Dildy to his right. Comes Landon Villarreal on his left. Taken from Landon. Here come the Rangers. Opportunity for a run here. Fantastic job of maintaining possession. A reward, and the Rangers get a kick. Kick for Harrison Deely. Deely plays it in. Pieper heading it out. Here's Dildy. This is where he was trouble last time. Middle of that field. Tondre to his right. Black to Dildy. Tondre, two-man game. Dildy taken from him. But right there is Becerra. Blankenship. Ranger defense takes it from him. Jennings able to get possession and then play it up so the Rangers fighting for possession here near the sideline, still with it. No opportunity for a cross, still on that sideline. Chance for a header if he can get there. Good idea. Jennings unable to keep it in bounds, so goal kick coming for Nolan Masker. There's Landon Villarreal. Trying to get it to Cooper Atkins here on the sideline. He has possession. Back to Matthew Randall. There's Villarreal. Who tried to play it back was Dominic Tandre. Deflected, though, by the Rangers. Matthew Randall back. Warriors, I should say, will reset. Cooper Atkins. Here we go. Here's Dildy. Cross. Open shot for the Warriors. Fantastic block and goal. Saved what would have been a 2-0 lead for the Warriors. There's Dildy. Back of the net. You cannot give them any opportunities, especially off deflections, because the Pieper Warriors will make you play. Blake Dildy with his 15th goal of the season, first of the night, and it's 2-0 with 21:28 still to go in the first half. So Dildy now a goal to go with an assist earlier in the match. And the Rangers looking to climb out of a 2-0 hole. Pieper came out on top 2-1 when these two teams met back on January 27th. Nolan Masker. Opportunity here for the Rangers. 4-on-2, shot on goal. Masker's right there. Gets it out quickly. Rangers get it right back. Opportunity here for Smithson Valley. They'll line up about 12 yards past the box. Right along that hash mark. From their perspective, the right hash mark toward the goal. Shot, left-footed. Masker with the diving save. First corner kick coming for the Rangers. Get it in quickly. Another shot. That one deflected. Warriors keeping that in bounds. Here they come. Giving chase. Blankenship. Sort out the whistles. Kick for the Rangers. Foul on Pieper. Under 20 minutes, actually under 19 and a half to go here in the first half. Warriors up 2-0. Goals in the 26th and 21st minutes. Both of them with exactly 28 seconds to go in their respective minutes. Rangers shot on goal. There's Masker again. Able to knock it down. There's Doody with an opportunity down that sideline, knocked out of bounds. Doody has an opportunity to go from 0 to 60 pretty quickly. He's got a gear to him. Here goes Smithson Valley crossing midfield. No chance to reset, playing it toward our side. Playing it in is Grove. Cooper Atkins booting it out. There's Landon Villarreal. Doty again. Opportunity here for the Warriors, but a fantastic play in goal in preventing that one from really escalating. Holden Park. Coming out and saving that one before it turned into trouble. Middle of the field. There's Dildy. Two Rangers around him momentarily. Out to the corner. Shot. That one over Holden Park. And out of bounds. Cooper Atkins here on the near side. There's Landon Villarreal, second on the Warriors with 13 goals. Here come the Rangers. Opportunity taken by Pieper. Villarreal, Dildy. Little too hard. Holden Parker. I think Dildy thought that he was going to get a run down the sideline. No one made the move, and Rangers are able to take back possession. There's Grove. One of the Rangers' longest possessions here of this first half, certainly the last couple of minutes. Here we go. Just outside the box. couple of good passes, but eventually taken back by Pieper. Whistle, that one's going back toward Pieper. Dildy will start the kick, or actually set it. Now move forward. We're thinking downfield are the Rangers. Not quite an opportunity just yet. No lanes. Work it toward that far sideline. Keeping inbounds. Now they've got something down that far sideline. There's the cross. Headed out. And here's Dildy. Villarreal. It's Nico Becerra on the near side. There's Cooper Atkins. Warriors still in possession. Taken away, though. Good defense there by the Smithson Valley back unit of making sure that didn't turn into an opportunity. There's a cross. Foot on it. Not quite sure if that was Dildy. That might have been a Smithson Valley defender. It was. There's a corner kick coming. Dildy will take the corner. Curves before the post. Becerra. Nice footwork, keeping possession. Nice job of ball control here by the Warriors. Somehow getting a shot off, but he goes right. Well, pure skill. Several Ranger defenders around Dominic Tondre on that previous play. Back to Nolan Masker. It's Atkins to Villarreal. Taken back by Smithson Valley. Some room there on that far sideline. There's the play-in. Booted out by the Warriors. Blankenship had it momentarily, taken back by the Rangers. There we go. There's the offsides, though. Nearing 10 minutes here in the first half. Warriors on top of 2 goals that came at the 26th minute and then one at the 21st minute. Blake Dildy assisting on the first, scoring on the second. Here they go, playing it in again, but handled by Holden Park in goal. Park with his first punt of the night. See the Rangers some room on that back third. Little rush trying to get it to the outside. Pieper takes back possession, looking for a cross. There it is. Throw in for the Rangers. It's Cooper Atkins. Fancy bit of dribbling, finally taken by the Rangers, a defensive play before Park can get to it. Now under 9.5 to go before the intermission. Throw into Smithson Valley. Two Warriors there. The Rangers were trying to get it down the sideline before Masker is able to corral. Jack Blishy to the center of the field. Here's Landon Villarreal. Right side. See several Warrior players have the ability to dribble through defenders and sometimes on multiple defenders. It's been key in some of their shots and in one of their goals tonight. Sideline, that one going the way of Pieper. Here's Cooper Atkins. Surrounded by three Rangers. Off to the side, it's Blishy. Jack was trying to find Dildy. Ranger defense getting in the way. There's Landon Villarreal. Nice tackle. Take possession for the Rangers. An opportunity here. There's the feed. Oh, Rangers with what had the makings of perhaps their best opportunity tonight, unable to control. Pieper throwing. Another Pieper throwing. That Ranger defense able to boot it out, now toward the sideline, but can't gain possession. It's Cooper Atkins again. There's Tondre. Dominic gives the Warriors numbers. Here's a shot if they can take it. And they're easily in front of the net. The Warriors, they got Holden Park out of the box. Park had to chase. All the Warriors had to do was leave for an opportunity in front of the net. Did just that, and it's 3-0 with 6:35 remaining in the first half. The Pieper offense had scored 9 in its last outing against Venters Memorial on Tuesday. Got 2 in a victory against Tivy before that. Scored 8 against Wagner. Tied New Braunfels 2-2 the week before that. Scored 5 against Bernie on February 6th. So they've been putting it through the back of the net quite often here in the last several weeks. Continuing that stretch with 3 goals And still 6 minutes to go in the first half. Some substitutions coming for the Rangers. Throw in for Smithson Valley. It's a good one. Inside the box is a shot. It's high, though. There's Cooper Atkins. Bodies on the turf, no call. Park punt to midfield. Nearly handled by Gavin Jennings. Back in play in a hurry. Tondre trying to get to that sideline. Make something happen for the Warriors. He gets a throw-in out of it. The cross attempt blocked. Out of bounds. Warrior possession, though. Dildy controls, then the shot, and that one blocked. Off the whistle, the Warriors will get a kick. Clock now under 3:20. Warriors scheming as to how they want to handle a kick not far outside the box. Substitution. Rangers making a change. Now we're ready. Dildy ends up taking a shot. It's right to the right, though. Goal kick booted to right around midfield. Randall waiting there with the header. Smithson Valley possession. That one headed out before Smithson Valley could play it in to Gavin Jennings. Good idea. Atkins, Dildy. Down the near sideline, Jennings had it momentarily, but two Warrior defenders able to poke it out. Here's an opportunity for a run and offsides. Well, he didn't like the call, but officials signaling he was behind the defenders. Before that ball was played in. Atkins getting it out of trouble for the Warriors. Here's Dildy. One to each side. Goes to his right. Trying to get it back to Dildy right in front of the goal. Out on the Rangers, and a corner opportunity for a set piece here for the Warriors. They got to hurry. Under 30 seconds remaining before the break. They played in quickly. Dildy cross. Header. Kick. Goal. They not only apply pressure on their initial runs and their initial set pieces, off of deflections, they are very active, are the Warriors, and it makes it increasingly difficult defensively when they're consistently coming at you. Seems like a lot of the Warriors at the right place at the right time, and it's paying dividends for them now. 4-0 here in the first half. Halftime, Pieper with a strong first half, and so we go to the break with the Warriors on top of Smithson Valley 4-0 right here on the Rangers Network. With back with second half action after halftime.
The Smithson Valley athletes appreciate Christopher Ashley Pools. Thank you for all of your support. They are a big part of our community and have their very own Ranger athletes. Our Smithson Valley athletes appreciate the branch for all of their continued support. They keep our hungry athletes fed and contribute towards scholarships and overall athletic needs year after year. The Rangers appreciate you. Lynx Roofing is on their second year supporting our Rangers. They are full throttle in all they do. We are so thankful for their support and being a strong force in our community. If you need a new roof, make sure you call Lynx Roofing. Let's Get Pickled and Shop is our neighborhood spirit wear and more place to be. They are a Ranger family, strong supporters, and create any magic you need. Thanks for all you do for our Rangers and keeping us looking Rangerific.
I was in the science club, and I was a member of the first golf team at Kenyon High School. I still remember Miss Goen, who taught me Spanish, and I'm still using what she taught me today, or Mr. Burr or Mr. Miller that taught me shop and auto mechanics. It set a foundation that has led me to create a very successful family insurance business and serve over 28 years in public office, both locally and at the state level. Cougar spirit still lives in me, and when I went to Kenyon High School, we were the only high school in the district. And now look at it. It's one of the largest, most prolific districts in the Central Texas area, both athletically and scholastically. And so I'm very proud of that.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by GVTC, Jeremy Fuller State Farm, Lynx Roofing, The Branch, Christopher Ashley Pools, Let's Get Pickled and Shop, ALE Custom T-Shirt Printing, Fuller Construction, and Wick Productions.
Every shoe they've ever worn has been black. That little voice they hear inside their heads is Coach Larry Hill. When asked their favorite color, they all agree it's always navy. They all believe that the baseball team, a certain law enforcement group, and the 4x4 side-by-side were all named after them. The only thing on their Christmas list is Whataburger gift cards. Each of them has officially changed their middle name to Smithson. When choosing their jersey number, they all answered anything but the number 1. They are the most Rangers in the world.
Stay Navy, my friend.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the movies, abuela?
Mijo, I love you, but I prefer the classic movies. You go, have a good time. What's this?
Just come with me.
Oh, ay, mijo.
Your choice, abuela.
GVTC, connecting you.
United Rentals understands that your routine is never routine. That's why we stand in the same dirt, ready to help you work with unmatched equipment and expertise that turn worries into wins. So as the weather shifts, plans change, and project complexity increases, we stand united with you. United Rentals, work united.
Contractors come into our neighborhoods and make empty promises, hurting homeowners and giving good roofers a bad name. But not Links Roofing. We live in and support this community. We believe every Texan deserves a strong roof at a reasonable price. A roof that gives you peace of mind in the face of our strongest storms. This company was built on doing the little things right. From our inspections to our installations and unmatched warranties, when you choose Links Roofing, you get a product and people you can depend on. Contact Links Roofing today, because this community is our home too.
Our Smithson Valley Athletic Booster Club wants to thank Fuller Construction. The Fullers have a long tradition of being Rangers. They are dedicated to providing high-caliber work for all their clients and our Smithson Valley athletes. Thank you, Fuller Construction. Abundant Life Expressions has been proudly serving San Antonio with top-quality screen printing since 1991. They are a proud sponsor of our Smithson Valley Rangers and support us and keep us all in our latest Ranger fashion. Thank you, ALE. Thank you to GVTC for the continued support year after year. GVTC has been sponsoring our Rangers for over a decade. You have helped us grow and succeed. Thank you, GVTC.
I want to pursue pipeline welding. I want to go into the pipeline industry. I want to go to trade school, and then after trade, eventually start my own pipelining company. So it actually prepares us a lot for when we get older. It helps us think about what we want to get into when we get older.
So here in Comal ISD, the opportunities for these students, it's amazing. Programs that they are passionate about, things where they can be up and doing and working with their hands. And Comal ISD supports us. They have our back 100% of the time. If we need something in the shop for these kids to be successful, they don't blink an eye, and they make sure we have what we need and that the students have what they need to be successful.
CT programs are really just helpful because they allowed me to figure out what I wanted to do, and it's just been really nice being able to test different things out and be able to see what I want to do in the future.
Today I was just playing a game with my buddy, and it just helps me get to know her and just spend some one-on-one time with her, and it helps prepare me for the future because I want to do something with kids, so either like being a pediatric doctor, so that just gets me involved with kids and really helps me like give back to my community.
I really didn't have much of an idea of where I wanted to go, but with construction it really shows you a lot of different branches that you can take and a lot of different pathways you can take in life, and it really helped me put together an idea of what I want to do when I grow up. I feel like everyone should use the opportunity that they have at school and use that to launch themselves even further in the future.
From Blanco to Bulverde, Bernie to New Braunfels, GVTC Local Lens is your connection to Hill Country happenings. 24 hours a day, tune into GVTC Channel 16 for local high school sports, community events, and original programming brought to you with the power of GVTC. Tune in now for a unique view of your community through the GVTC Local Lens.
The best part of teaching is knowing that each day I have the opportunity to create a positive learning environment which supports their academic growth but also supports their personal growth. And I love being part of a district that focuses so much on student success.
You have support, you get to talk to the people that work with you above and around you, and they support the program, they support the kids. So you're not pushing and pulling in different directions. Everybody has a common goal, and that is to provide our kids with the best opportunities that we can. And that is truly a blessing and true to Comal ISD and what we get here.
I am completely brand new to Comal. I am not from the area, so coming in, it has been very welcoming, very warm. I always feel supported. If I need any sort of help, I always know who to ask, and if I don't know who to ask, I can ask somebody and then they'll point me in the right direction, and it is absolutely amazing.
To see myself finding something that I love and being passionate about my job, there's nothing like I love more, honestly. Like it's gonna start making me tear up. Like that's really what I do it for, because I was somebody who just struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled, and it wasn't until I was in 10th grade that I had a teacher that finally believed in me. So I just wanted to find a way to look out for and to give those people that were kind of like me when I was younger an opportunity to be successful.
The structure and the disciplines that are in place, it's a great place to work, not only as a teacher but a coach as well. The family atmosphere, love for one another, from the ladies in the lunchroom or driving a bus. I remember my bus driving Miss Z from when I was a little kid, bus 861, so everybody has an impact.
While I was a student at Texas A&M University, I had the opportunity to do my student teaching here in Comal. I was able to witness firsthand the support that teachers receive and how different this district was than any district I had been in before. And I knew from the first days in Comal that I would want to be here and that I would be valued as a teacher and as an educator and a person.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
The Smithson Valley athletes appreciate Christopher Ashley Pools. Thank you for all of your support. They are a big part of our community and have their very own Ranger athletes. Our Smithson Valley athletes appreciate the branch for all of their continued support. They keep our hungry athletes fed and contribute towards scholarships and overall athletic needs year after year. The Rangers appreciate you. Lynx Roofing is on their second year supporting our Rangers. They are full throttle in all they do. We are so thankful for their support and being a strong force in our community. If you need a new roof, make sure you call Lynx Roofing. Let's Get Pickled and Shop is our neighborhood spirit wear and more place to be. They are a Ranger family, strong supporters, and create any magic you need. Thanks for all you do for our Rangers and keeping us looking Rangerific.
Some work to do for the Rangers. Down 4-0 to Pieper in a District 26 5A battle between two teams who, if the season ended today, and it's going to end in about a week and a half, but if the season ended today, would both make the playoffs. Pieper first in the division coming in, 9-0-3 in league play. The Rangers 6-3-2, fourth, ahead of Champion, who was 6-5. We'll take you through the district standings as the second half wears on, but an opportunity coming into the night for the Rangers to not only knock off Pieper and hand them their first district loss, but also inch that much closer. You think about it. The Rangers can come out on top tonight, come back in this ballgame. It's a tall task, down 4-0, but if they can notch a W, they'd only be 2 losses back of the Warriors. Now, as it stands, Pieper in control, in total control, and on the verge of being the first team in the district to reach double-digit wins. But that's what's at stake tonight. Now, if you're the Rangers, and we'll talk about this again later, if you should fall tonight, if this score holds, what you have to look forward to very much still in the playoff picture. A little bit of a nutmeg there. Nice possession down the sideline now. Rangers trying to get something. They're going. Out of bounds, Warrior throw-in. They're looking to get it back in play quickly. Played back in toward that sideline. Royce Hernandez a couple of touches. There in the middle of that is Riley Hernandez. But a kick coming for the Warriors. Pieper got a goal in the 20 at the 26-28 minute mark, 26-minute, 28-second mark. Blake Doty on assist to make it 1-0. 5 minutes later, exactly 5 minutes later, 21-28, Doty scored a goal of his own. With 6:35 left before the intermission, it took a 3-0 lead. And then with 16 right around their ticks left, a goal that made it 4-0, a chance for a cross. There it is. Headed out, though, by the Rangers momentarily. Cooper Atkins to the turf. Good defense for the Rangers. Coming back the other way. Jordan Blankenship near side, taken from him. Here come the Rangers. Down the sideline, Brandon Burt. Still in possession of the Rangers. Chance for a cross here. Tapped away. Bodies to the turf, no call, shot. Nolan Masker there for the save. Injured Warrior down on the field. Clock stops. The training staff led by Kyle Kratzenberg initially called on, but it looks like he's able to. He's walking it off, still in pain. Whistle, and we're back in play. Blankenship, quick touch. Looking to get it back as he headed toward the sideline. Dominic Tondre, number 10 for the Warriors. Looking for Blake Dildy, taken from him. Retaken, though, by Matthew Randall. Foul on the Rangers. Kick coming for Pieper. Under 36 minutes remaining in regulation. Played down header to get out of trouble momentarily. A couple of Warriors there in the middle of the field. Here come the Rangers. Blankenship. Taken from him. And off of Blankenship. Smithson Valley throw-in. Second whistle. Officials talking with Warrior standout Blake Dildy. Now we're back in play. Opportunity here for Pieper, playing it in. Dildy in front of the goal. He's dangerous here. Right foot wide. Matthew Randall had it momentarily. Here's Dildy trying to get it to the middle. Taken. Shiloh Whitehead toward the middle. Here's Landon Villarreal. Landon, Dildy inside. Blake turns. Back to Landon. Trying to get to that right foot. Here's Dildy. Trying to get to that left foot. They regroup. Randall with a touch. Back to Tandre. Two-man game. Dominic has it again. Keeps it inbound. There's the whistle. Didn't keep it inbound. Throw in for the Rangers. Blankenship. Centered. Header for the Rangers and now clearing it. Getting it back in a hurry. And here's Blankenship on the near side. Inside. Little too hard for Dildy. And here come the Rangers. Opportunity down the sideline. There's the run. But out to get it is Nolan Masker. Masker looking for a second consecutive clean sheet. 9-0 shutout against Veterans Memorial their last time out. Throw in Pieper. Whitehead gets us back in play. Dildy controls. Blankenship with the dribble. Warriors throwing. Villarreal. Blankenship. Here's Tandre. Left foot. It's the football crossbar. So goal kick coming for Holden Park. Make that Lane Johnson. Johnson now in goal for the Rangers. Shiloh Whitehead a little bit too far for Jordan Blankenship. Throw in for Trent Amaya. Inbound, but Ranger possession. Opportunity here. Gavin Jennings taken back by the Warriors. Villarreal, center. Blankenship up ahead. Good defense there, preventing what would have been a dangerous pass from the Pieper perspective up to Tandre. From the Ranger perspective up to Tandre. It's Tandre again. Dildy harassing as the Rangers try to take back possession. Here's Pieper. Throw in coming for the Rangers. Throw in for Smithson Valley. The season had started out with a 3-1 win against Roosevelt for the Rangers. Fell to Clark 7-3 in their second contest. Beat Goose Creek Memorial. Fell to Atascocita. A 2-2 draw against A&M Consolidated. Beat Rowlett 3-1. Shut out by Reagan 5-0. Beat Mac 2-0. And then started district play. Rangers opening with a nice 3-1 victory against Champion. Beat Heights to go 2-0 in district play, 1-0 that score. Drew Burney, and then that January 27th loss to Pieper was their first setback in district play. Here come the Warriors. Blankenship, still in possession, goes to that right foot, cross, booted out, but there's Villarreal. Soft touch, too hard. Following that loss to Pieper, a second consecutive loss to New Braunfels, 5-1. That one in New Braunfels. Beat Wagner 4-3. Fell to Tybee 2-1. Beat Vanners Memorial 2-0. Same score against Champion in another victory. Drew Alamo Heights a week ago tonight. Here are the Warriors. Blankenship. Good defensive play by the Rangers, preventing what would have been fantastic scoring opportunity for Pieper. Here come the Rangers trying to play it down, but into the hands of Nolan Masker. And so following that 2-2 draw against Alamo Heights a week ago tonight, beating Burney 5-2 on Tuesday to set the stage for tonight. Gets past Blankenship. Brandon Burt had it momentarily. So did Gavin Jennings down the sideline, and now Gavin will throw it in. Make it Trent Amaya will throw it in. Kicked hard out of bounds. Throw in here coming for Smithson Valley. They caught a foul. Must have caught a foul here at some point on the Rangers because Maskers set to kick it away. Substitution for the Rangers. And now we're set to get back in play with the Masker kick. Smithson Valley momentarily able to thwart an opportunity for the Warriors out of bounds to Pieper, so a throw-in coming. Far sideline, Smithson Valley still in possession. It's been every time they've gotten into the Pieper third of the field is where they've run into trouble. Not much opportunity there. Some sustained possessions, but not much. Here's a cross for Pieper. Smithson Valley able to get it out of the box. That one got Amaya's shoulder. Kick coming for the Warriors. He got his arm. Shiloh Whitehead inside. Try to get it inside. Ranger deflection. That Ranger D has been much better here in the second half. Far sideline whistle, and that'll go against Smithson Valley. Far side kick for the Warriors. Oh, shot on goal, well beyond the net. Goal kick for Lane Johnson and the Rangers. Johnson flanked to each side. Will boot it out instead. Lands on the Pieper side of the field. Shiloh Whitehead possession. He's number 2 for the Warriors. Rangers took back possession momentarily. Brandon Burt. Down the sideline. Makings of something here for the Rangers. Taken back quickly by Pieper. Here's Dildy. He's got Blankenship to his right. Dildy navigating the middle of the field, trying to get to that right foot. Here's Blankenship. Back toward the center. Still with the dribble. Left foot. Deflected. You could see Blankenship, once he got to that middle, just rearing back. Opportunity there to fire it toward the back of the net. Couple of goals in the win against Vets Memorial, that 9-0 victory on Tuesday. Corner and an opportunity at a set piece here for the Warriors. There's a curve. This side of the net, little far. Kept inbounds. Nice play for Julio Avila. Taken back. Avila, though, is on the turf. Here's Dildy, middle of the field. He's got room. Now crowded. Keeping his dribble left foot. There's Lane Johnson. Julio Avila still on that turf. Helped up. The Rangers have several substitutes making their way in. Clock starts again at just under 21 minutes remaining in regulation. Lane Johnson with the punt. Here's Blankenship. He's got room. To the right. Trying to get back to his left, now to the right. Opportunity here to cross. He's surrounded by 3 Rangers. There's Villarreal. Landon. keeping his dribble. Whitehead to his right. There's Blankenship. Fed in. The header for the Rangers. Dildy has it. To that right foot. Shot deflected. Constant attack for the Warriors. As mentioned in the first half, they've got shots on top of shots. They're not content with just a shot on goal. There's a shot from right beyond the 20-yard line by Villarreal. Knocked away by Lane Johnson, still in play. Villarreal operating in that center of the field. Dildy back to Landon. Far side, give and go too hard. Throw in coming for the Rangers. Well, several Rangers substitutions entering the game now. Looking like a hockey line change. Rice Krill, one of the Rangers on the field, as is Wyatt Talbot. Dildy. Left-footed pass. Taken back by Blishy. It's Dominic Tandre inbounds. Villarreal, Dildy. Goes to his left shot, deflected again. There was Blishy ready to try to get another shot on goal. That Ranger defense a lot more active in terms of getting, whether it's their back, thighs, feet, getting to deflections there on the Pieper shots on goal. Unlike in the first half where the Warriors haven't really had anything clean. That one doesn't get through. And here's Lane Johnson. Talbot, near side, out of bounds. Pieper throw-in. Parker Atkins, center of the field. Blishy leaves. Far sideline, now coming toward middle. Blankenship getting past several Ranger defenders. There's a shot, too high. Looks like it would have been good for 3 in football. As it stands, a goal kick for Lane Johnson. Puts it back in play in a hurry. Opportunity here for the Rangers, operating in that middle of the field. Far side. Nice pass, knocked out of bounds. Smithson Valley throw-in. Another Ranger throw-in coming. Talbot. Center of the field, shot, but well wide. Substitutions coming for the Warriors. Looks like Landon Villarreal and Blake Dildy, their two leading goal scorers, will exit. Dildy adding to his team leading total, scoring his 14th of the season tonight. Villarreal with 13 on the season. The foul against the Blishy, so Pieper will restart with a kick. In a game they have well in hand as we go under 15 minutes. The clock stopped at 14:50 because of the foul. That Ranger defense, as it has throughout most of the second half, stiffening up once the Warriors try to feed it in or try to get something going near the box. Blankenship retakes possession. Atkins taken from him. Rangers now with possession. District play, Pieper actually started with a draw. January 13th, 2-2 against New Braunfels. Now it stands to reason the Unicorns are second place in district right now, but interesting when you think of an undefeated mark in district play. As great as their year has been, it started with a draw that they're happy to take considering they have no losses there when it comes to district play. Down the sideline. They're just trying to keep possession down 4-0 here with under 13:40 remaining in the ball game. Warriors beat Wagner 2-0. Then a draw to Tybee meant that after 3 games in district, they were 1-0-2. Rangers are trying to get toward that middle. No good opportunities there. Now trying to feed it back in. Kicked out of bounds. Smithson Valley throw in. But then Pieper, starting on January 22nd, went on a streak. Beat Veterans Memorial 9-0. Smithson Valley 2-1 on January 27th. Opportunity there for the Rangers. Masker preventing what would have been a Ranger goal. And because of a Smithson Valley handball, Masker with a kick from inside the box. Here come the Rangers. Masker handling once again. Following that January 27th 2-1 win against Smithson Valley, Pieper continued its good play. Champion beat them 2-1. Beat Alamo Heights 3-1. Beat Bernie 5-1. Another draw with New Braunfels. Same 2-2 score. Beat Wagner 8-1. Beat Tybee 2-1 a week ago. Opportunity there for Pieper, trying to get a 5th goal. It's a Blishy. Center, right foot. Jack Blishy, bottom of the net. First goal of the second half. Makes it 5-0. More substitutions for the Warriors. About 11 minutes away from improving to 10-0-3 in district play. And so for them, 3 matches remaining following this one. And again, look at the district standings. They're 9-0-3 right now. New Braunfels is just a loss behind. The Unicorns are 8-1-2. So very much an opportunity for New Braunfels, especially considering the 2 ties against Pieper, to still take the division. So what Pieper has remaining is following tonight on Tuesday, they're at Champion, so they'll go to Bernie for that contest. A week from tonight at Alamo Heights. Excuse me, the Champion game they play at the Warrior Coliseum, so they're home for that Champion game on Tuesday. They're at Alamo Heights on Friday. And then they close the season on the 10th against Bernie. Win all 3 of those, and the Warriors are district champions. That one going to Masker, handles with ease. Should they stumble in any of those contests, then you look to see what New Braunfels does. And that would determine the 26-5A champ, because it's interesting. They both drew both meetings. You look at tiebreakers from there. But again, if Pieper wins out, they're district champions. There's a whistle. For Smithson Valley, look at their remaining schedule. They have 4 matches after this one. New Braunfels on Tuesday, so that one's huge. Whistle again. If the Rangers can knock off the Unicorns, they would hand New Braunfels only a 2nd district loss. And as mentioned, the Rangers looking to stay in the playoff picture. Right now, they're 4th. New Braunfels 8-1-2 in league play coming into tonight. Bernie 7-3-2 coming into play tonight. The Rangers 6-3-2 as it stands. Now, barring a miracle, they're going to fall to 6-4-2 in league play. So that match against New Braunfels becomes that much bigger. That's on Tuesday. And that match is in New Braunfels. A week from tonight, they face Wagner. Wagner is 1-8-2 to start the night. So an opportunity there for the Rangers to pick up a victory. They get Tybee on March 10th. Tybee is on the outside looking in of the playoff picture right now. At 4-6-2 to start the night. Again, the Rangers about to fall to 6-4-2. Smithson Valley here trying to get something going middle of the field. Maybe a chance to get to the outside. And some room, but out of bounds, and a throw-in coming for the Rangers. And in the final match is against Veterans Memorial, who is 0-11-1 to start the night. So looking good for the Rangers in terms of the potential to get a couple more wins and finish with at least 8 in league play, possibly 9. You get to 9 victories and you're more than likely headed to the playoffs, especially considering Champion, who is 5th, right behind him, is 6-5 right now. So that's the way the rest of the season breaks down. And then following March 13th is when the playoffs start. Opportunity here for Pieper giving chase. Good job defensively, though. Riley Hernandez making sure that the Warriors didn't have an open look as we go under 6.5 from Ranger Stadium. Opportunity, Tandre was wide open in the middle of the field. Ranger defense not letting it get there, though. Lane Johnson booting it out. Ian Garcia, one of several Warrior substitutes into the game. He's number 6, had it momentarily. Trying to work it around, trying to get it to Talon Best. He's number 20. Down the near side, that's Baden Martinez. Baden with an opportunity. Able to get past Lane Johnson. Baden, was he out? He was out. He was able to cross it, but not until the ball went out of bounds. And so Lane Johnson puts it back in play in a hurry. Under 5 minutes remaining. There's Baden Martinez again. Gets past the initial defense. There's a whistle. Goes against Smithson Valley, so a kick coming for the Warriors. About 10 yards outside the box. Ian Garcia and Talon Best near the ball. Best plays it in. Deflected by the Ranger defense. Here's Garcia. Back toward the middle. Shot. Well to the right. The goal kick from Lane Johnson puts us back in play. Talked about the Ranger defense doing a nice job of the activity here in the second half inside the goal box, really not giving Pieper anything clean once the Warriors got in there. Conversely, the Rangers, not as many opportunities on their end offensively either. A couple of times in the first half they had possession, able to create a couple of passes, didn't get a whole lot of shots on goal, not a whole lot of clean looks in the first half, but at least waiting for passing lanes, looking to create certain opportunities. Those opportunities really haven't been here in the second half. That Pieper defense stiffening up as well. Nolan Masker handling with ease. There's the punt. Opportunity here for the Rangers. Several touches. Put back in. And now the defense for the Smithson Valley able to come up a bit. Applying a little bit of pressure. Throw in coming for the Rangers. Throw in, opportunity there if he can get to the right foot. Couldn't quite do it. Shot. There's Masker to knock it down. Well, credit Masker, that was not a clean look, but it looked like he had a clear shot at it. Pieper looking for one more opportunity. Baden Martinez. To the right foot. He's got a shot here if he wants it. Deflected. And Lane Johnson able to handle off the bounce. Under a minute to go. Nolan Masker getting that one back. On the Rangers side of the field. Throw-in coming for the Rangers. No hurry here in the final 13 seconds. Rice Krell trying to keep possession. And that is your ball game. Pieper Warriors undefeated in district play coming in. Stay that way. A 5-0 victory over a Smithson Valley team that, if things go their way here in the last week and a half of the season, have a very good shot of making the playoffs out of District 26 5A. For the great folks at Wick Productions, we say good night right here on the Rangers Network. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your Friday night and have a fantastic weekend. Good night.